This resolution is so general.
Mr.
It can
President,
mean anything. Mr. President, I'm not yet finished. You said you don't want to speak anymore, then don't speak. It's your privilege. But if you don't like what I'm saying, Mr. President, no,
Will you please
tapos
address
na ako eh.
Point of
Tapos na
order,
ako.
Mr.
Please
President.
address the chair. Do not
We must
address
point
I'm sorry
Mr.
for that, Mr.
President.
President.
Yes, Mr.
I'm sorry for that,
We
Mr.
move,
President.
we move to strike off the record the...
I withdraw that statement, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Mr. President.
I apologize for that.
All right.
That's why, Mr. President, I want to know, sino-sinong official ba to? Sa Senate, sa House, sa interest nila. Kasi yung DND, medyo klaro yun. Nakita ko yung mga statements, etc. And yung DND, mismong si SND ang nagsasalita. So in behalf of the President yon. So kung gustong i-correct ng Presidente yon, i-correct niya. Hindi naman spokesman ng Presidente ang nakikipagdebate doon eh. Hindi naman spokesman ng DND. At sagutin man nila, sinabi na ni DND, yun din ang stand niya eh. Eto po hindi. At yung DND po, despite my agreement or disagreement with the Secretary of National Defense, I haven't seen anyone in the DND come out with caricatures of generals of the opposing side or of the president of the other side. Our generals are officers and gentlemen. Is it too much to ask that yung pagiging officer and gentleman sa AFP, PNP, BJMP ay ganun din sa Coast Guard natin? Is it too much to ask a gentleman from Pampanga? Masyado bang malaking ask yon na, boss, paglaban mo Pilipinas pero wag tayong bastusan?
Well, because the gentleman from Taguig finds it unacceptable, Mr. President, and therefore that is his position. We do not find that unacceptable, Mr. President, under the circumstances, particularly because China, for the longest time, has been aggressively, illegally encroaching on what is ours. So if these statements are taken in isolation, perhaps I might be able to understand where the good gentleman is coming from, but it's not taken in isolation. It's not just Commodore Tariela's statement. It is and the remarks of the Chinese embassy towards and reaction to his statement. It's also what the Chinese embassy has attacked the senators, congressmen, Mr. President. And if I may add again, this is not just an issue of Commodore Tariela. Let's not minimize the issue. We beg to disagree, and with all due respect, putting the issue simply as Commodore Tariela and his actions is minimizing the issue. And somehow, who benefits from minimizing this issue? China, Mr. President. The good senator may not be his intention, but Mr. President, from this point, from this perspective, from this representation's perspective, minimizing the issue, disregarding or taking it in isolation, and isolating Tariela's actions from the insults and the unparliamentary language of the embassy, threatening our men in uniform, Mr. President. Parang biglang hindi na pinag-uusapan lahat ng mga pang-iinsulto, pananakot ng China dahil andito tayo naipit sa pagdepensa ni Commodore Tariela at kanyang mga kilos. I hope the good senator gets a broader or looks at it in a broader perspective, Mr. President.
Mr. President, sino ho nagmi-minimize? Siya po ang nagmamadali. Ayaw niya mag-hearing. Kung magkakaroon ho ng hearing, lahat ho ng issues, yung sinabi ng DND, yung ginagawa po sa Ayungin or sa BP Sierra Madre, yung pong ginawa po sa Scarborough Shoal, Aquino administration, Duterte administration, Marcos administration, yung pong hinanakit ng ating mga Coast Guard sa nangyayari sa kanilang araw-araw, sa mga nasa Pag-asa Island po, sa kakulangan po ng pondo. Lahat po yun madidiscuss natin. Paulit-ulit po ang gentleman from Pampanga na parang ako may kasalanan na pinag-uusapan po si Senator Tariela, tinamad po sila na ilagay ang mga pangalan ng mga opisyal na sinasabi nila sa resolusyon. Kaya malinaw naman ang tanong ko, sino-sino tong mga opisyal? Ang alam ko lang si Commodore Tariela. Tapos sasabihan niya ako, I'm minimizing. Tapos babasahan niya ako ng paano mga taga-DND, paano para bang hindi ko sila kinakampihan. Bulok na yung style na yan eh. Yan yung style na pro-China, anti-China, pro-Philippines, anti-Philippines, no? Paulit-ulit na tayo dito, magkakampi tayo pagdating sa territory ng ating bansa. Magkakampi tayo pagdating sa sovereign rights ng ating bansa. May I ask this question? When the military decided to pave the way, to build a runway sa Pag-asa Island, was there any objection by any department in our country at that time?
Well, Mr. President, with all due respect, Mr. President, I think we have exhausted.
Mr. President,
this
do we
debate.
have closure here?
No, Mr. President, but I
Mr.
no
President,
longer would like to.
No, on one hand, Mr. President,
respond
sabi niya,
to further
miniminize ko.
questions, Mr.
Nung
President.
nagtatanong naman ako ng ibang opisyal, ayaw naman sagutin. Sino nagmi-minimize?
Mr. President, I have the floor.
The
I have the
question-
floor. Mr. President, point of order. I have the floor, and I would like to manifest that we believe this has been exhausted. For 2 weeks, Mr. President, we have debated this, and I think we have ventilated the issue enough, and it is time for a vote, Mr. President. I will no longer yield to questions, Mr. President.
Mr. President,
Majority Leader.
Mr. President, before that, can I just reiterate my question?
Go ahead.
Kung hindi niya sasagutin, imamanifest ko lang yung sagot sa sarili kong tanong. Ang tanong ko po sa kanya, nung sinabi ng military, ganyan na nangyayari sa West Philippine Sea, lagyan na natin ng runway, ayusin na natin ang Pag-asa. Meron ba pong mga opisyalis ng kahit anong departamento sa ating bansa na registered a negative vote and advised the military not to do it? If the good senator doesn't want to answer that, I will answer it. Mga taga-DFA. Ang sabi ng mga taga-DFA, during the time, this was the time of President Aquino, it will weaken our case. Because precisely, the rocks, the features that are being reclaimed, etc., malakas ang kaso natin. Nasunod po yung military at tingin ko tama naman. But none of us told yung mga taga-DFA na pro-China kayo for having a different opinion. Di ba? None of us. Why? Kasi iba trabaho ng DFA sa DND. Iba trabaho ng DND sa Coast Guard. So, Mr. President, dapat burahin na natin yung nagdi-discuss tayo ng maayos. Napikon ka sa statement ng iba, re-rest back ang senador. Buti nga, sinasagot kayo eh. Mas malaking insulto kung hindi kayo sinagot eh. Sinagot kayo, di magsagutan kayo, pero gusto nyo, buong Senado ang re-rest back nyo. Ako, kung may kadebate akong embassy, kami lang yun. Kung kailangan ko tulong ni Brother Robin or ni Senator Marcoleta, kakalibitin ko, tulungan. Pero hindi ako magfa-file ng resolution sa Senado para sa tulungan nyo kami, bugbog kami sa China. Tapos pagka hindi ka pumirma, pro-China ka. China lang ang lumalaki dito. Okay. We'll go to the corollary question there. I was going to ask the gentleman, ano ang ilan responsibilities natin under UNCLOS? Will the gentleman answer that or will I answer myself? So since the gentleman will not answer that, I will answer it myself, Mr. President. So under our maritime entitlements, meron din responsibilities doon. For example, Mr. President, managing our maritime resources. So walang problema yung non-life, for example, natural gas, di ba? Siyempre yung ecological balance lang dyan. Pero let's say fish, let's say yung mga coral reef, trabaho ng Coast Guard siguraduhin na walang nagda-damage niyan. So kung ang Coast Guard natin at Coast Guard ng China ay nag-aaway parate, mahirapan silang dalawa na i-enforce ang mga restriction na nakakasira ng ating environment. That's why, in the past administration, everyone was allowed to speak except the Coast Guard because of the next responsibility, the prevention of life and there's a official term doon, but since walang taga-ano dito. Prevention of loss of life and so may official term yan, Mr. President. Ang punto nun, kapag ka may barko halimbawa na lumulubog o nabangga o tinamaan ng bagyo, you cannot say no. You have to help. 'Di ba? Magtutulungan kayo. So kung ang Coast Guard ng China at Coast Guard ng Pilipinas ay hindi magkasundo, kawawa yung ating fishermen. That's why unanimous yung ating resolution about water cannon. Our diplomats have been telling China the same thing. Mag-away yung iba pero wag yung Coast Guard natin. Kasi kung may fisherman ka rin na Chinese at may kailangan yan, tutulungan din ng Pinoy yun. Wala nang nationality pagkabuhay na. Di ba? So, two sides eh. On one side, we are advocating umayos naman yung Chinese Coast Guard. Pero kung papayagan natin, yung spokesman ng Coast Guard naman natin ang mambastos, hindi mangyayari to. So anyway, Mr. President, marami pa akong gusto sabihin, but siguro dahil may LEDAC tayo tomorrow, maraming importante. Ang question ko lang, Mr. President, paano yung amendments? Hindi ba natin ilalagay kung anong mga statement na to? Kasi paano natin pagbobotohan kung hindi natin alam kung ano yung mga statement na to at sino tong mga opisyal. This resolution is so general.
Mr.
It can
President,
mean anything. Mr. President, I'm not yet finished. You said you don't want to speak anymore, then don't speak. It's your privilege. But if you don't like what I'm saying, Mr. President, no,
Will you please
tapos na ako
address
eh.
Point of
Tapos na
order,
ako.
Mr.
Please
President.
address the chair. Do not address
I'm sorry for that, Mr.
President.
President. I'm sorry for that, Mr. President.
We move to strike off the record the...
I withdraw that statement, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Mr. President.
I apologize for that.
All right, the statement is
Yes.
withdrawn. Perhaps what we can do is that let us then terminate the period of interpellation and open the period of amendment so that we can incorporate the amendments proposed if the sponsor will accept or not.
I agree with you, Mr. President.
Jordi.
No objection.